fire feels familiar. And the ride a discam dims. We cook with it. We warm ourselves with it. We fear it. And the ride a discam dims. But here's a strange question. And the ride a discam dims. What is fire actually burning? And the ride a discam dims. Is it the wood? Is it the fuel? Is it the flame itself? And the ride a descriptor the five is. Today, we're not going to describe fire like a textbook. And the ride a discam dims. We're going to break it down. What really happens when fire burns at the deepest physics level. And the ride a discam dims. And by the end you'll realize, and the ride a discam dims, fire is not a thing. And the ride a discam div, it's a process. And the ride a discam dims. Most people think fire is simple. And the ridstimation, you light a match. Flames appear. Heat comes out. And the ridstimation, so we say, and the ridstimation, fire burns fuel and makes heat and light. And the ridstimation sounds complete. And the ride a discam dims. But this explanation hides the most important part. And the ride a discam dims. Because fire is not the fuel. Fire is not the flame. And the ride a discam dims. A fire is a reaction happening in time. And the ride a discam dims. Here's something surprising. And the ride a discam dims. Fire is not a solid, not a liquid, not even a gas. And the ride a discam dims. The flame you see is actually excited atoms and molecules are releasing energy as light. And the ride a discam dims. The wood itself doesn't burn. And the ride a discam dims. Instead, and the ride a discam dims. Heat breaks the wood into gases. And the ride a discam dims. Those gases react with oxygen. And the ride a discam dims. Energy is released. And the ride a discam dims. So fire doesn't eat wood. And the ride a discam dims. It eats invisible gases coming out of the wood. And the ride a discam dims. Try this experiment mentally. And the ride a discam dims. Take away oxygen. And the ride a discam dims. What happens? And the ride a discam dims. Fire dies instantly. And the ride a discam dims. Because fire is not about fuel alone. And the ride a discam dims. Fire is a partnership. And the ride a discam dims. Fuel provides atoms. And the ride a discam dims. Oxygen provides the reaction. And the ride a discam dims. Heat keeps it going. And the ride a discam dims. Fire is a self-sustaining loop. And the ride a discam dims. No oxygen, no reaction, no fire. And the ride a discam dims. That's why fire behaves differently. And the ride a discam dims on Earth. And the ride a discam dims in space. And the ride a discam dims in different atmospheres. And the ride a discam dims. Here's the key physics idea. And the ride a discam dims. Fire does not create energy. And the ride a discam dims. The energy was already there. And the ride a discam dims. Stored in chemical bonds. And the ride a discam dims. When burning happens. And the ride a discam dims. Old bonds break. And the ride a discam dims. New bonds form. And the ride a discam dims. Extra energy is released. And the ride a discam dims. That released energy appears as, and the ride a discam dims, heat. And the ride a discam dims, light. And the ride a discam dims, motion of hot air. And the ride a discam dims. And the ride a discam dims. Fire is simply energy rearranging itself. And the ride a discam dims. Why does fire glow? And the ride a discam dims. Why yellow? Why blue? Why sometimes orange? And the ride a discam dims. Because atoms get excited. And the ride a discam dims. When atoms absorb energy. And the ride a discam dims. Electrons jump to higher levels. And the ride a discam dims. When they fall back. And the ride a discam dims. Light is emitted. And the ride a discam dims. Different atoms equals different colors. and the ride a discam dims. Fire is literally atoms screaming in color. And the ride a discam dims. Fire looks wild. And the ride a discam dims, but it follows strict rules. And the ride a discam dims. Temperature, and the ride a discam dims. Oxygen flow. And the ride a discam dims. Fuel supply, and the ride a discam dims. Change one thing, the flame changes shape, color, and behavior. And the ride a discam dims. That's why. And the ride a discam dims. Candles are calm, and the ride a discam dims. Forest fires are violent, and the ride a discam dims. Explosions are instant fires, and the ride a discam dims. Fire is physics running fast, and the ride a discam dims. Here's the deeper truth, and the ride a discam dims. Fire is not destroying matter, and the ride a discam dims. Matter is conserved, and the ride a discam dims. Fire is transforming structure, and the ride a discam dims. The atoms remain, the energy shifts, the form changes, and the ride a discam dims. Fire is a conversation between, and the ride a discam dims. Matter, and the ride a discam dims. Energy, and the ride a discam dims. Time, and the ride a discam dims. So what really happens when fire burns? And the ride a discam dims. Not magic, not destruction, not creation. And the ride a descripted the fires. Fire is energy, finding a faster way to relax. Okay? And maybe that's why humans are fascinated by it. Okay? Because fire is change, you can see. Okay? If this video changed how you see something so familiar, okay? Like the video. Subscribe for more deep physics breakdowns. And remember, okay? And nature doesn't rush. But when it does, we call it fire.